Hi, Saseni, welcome back to Beth Mudhoni channel. I hope you're doing fine. We are doing great, and you know what? I'm still the Kinagop girl. I'm still the one. Let me tell you first of the things that you usually ask me, what can I do while I'm doing my German language? Go for computer, I'm telling you. Go for computer. I'm telling you, if Zawadi is not here, Zawadi is the one who is showing me, Mommy, do this, Mommy, do that. I'm telling you, it's hard to do or to cope abroad without the computer knowledge. Most of the cases or the jobs, they use computers. Everything, like right now, it's computerized. And like in Germany, it's paperwork. They have to have somewhere where they are putting their details, or where somebody else, when somebody else come, will go somewhere and see, okay, that is there. So it is, let me say, it is transparent. And here transparent is not through writing. Earlier, when I came here, we would write, like we are writing something for our colleagues. We would write in a piece of a book or paper, where you would write the date and the time and what happened. But right now, you have to use the computer. So number one, just go for computer lessons. And I didn't say, because this one, when I started my YouTube channel, most of the parents were calling me or just emailing me, do the children have to have a laptop? Because the student, or you people, took advantage of your parent, and you started, Mama, I have to have a laptop, I have to read online, I have to have a smartphone. Okay, but remember, your parent, yeah, they only do what they can, and you know where they can, because they are your parents. You know them very well. So let us leave this topic, and we are still answering your questions. And the first question is the German language. I told you all. Most of the YouTubers, when I check, I usually go through other YouTubers, because I love to know that if I'm not there, there is somebody who is helping you. So I know everybody tells you there is nothing you can do without the German language. So that means those people who email me and ask me, oh, Beth, can I come there? When I'm there, I can go for the German lessons. I'm telling you, it's not that the company cannot take you without the language. But for what? Remember, I told you, if you go to your neighboring country, or we are of different tribes in Africa. Go to the next county, and they are speaking another language. I I know you cannot cope without language. So number one is language, and nobody is. Right now, we have a problem. We have two girls who are already here. The 1 year that they had, they didn't use it well. Let me say so. And so, right now, for me to help them, it's like no chance, because the language there is no German language. They cannot, I like to go in the legal way, that I take you somewhere, I know, this person, even those people who are there, they will help the person. So where they are, it's a place where they couldn't do the German language. Why? I don't know. I don't even believe. I usually tell them the way I'm saying. I don't believe that somebody can deny you to go for your German language. And if so, here in Germany, everywhere, I'm telling you, there is internet for free, even at the bus station. If you're somebody who is using your common sense, you would take your time, go in the bus station, sit there, use the Wi-Fi, and you run your language there. So for me, I don't want to talk more about it. For me, it's not an excuse. For me, it's a no-go. It's like you are wasting time that I would use for other people, because one, you come late, you only have 2 weeks to go or 4 weeks to go, you don't have the language, you don't how should I help you? I don't like to cheat you. So number one is the language. The language, I told you, the more the language, the better. One, I have to upload another video of which we have another system like a green card way, or it is called a chance or opportunity card. Opportunity card is like a green card in America, but it have all in Canada, but it have another way. German, they don't give it so right like you would like. So that is another video of which that is something they have talked about, and they have decided to put it into practice, but it's not, they have not said when it will start, but I think it's in a month or 2 months, maybe they would have decided what to do. So number one is the language, at least B1 certificate. And I didn't say that you cannot get au pair with A1, volunteer job with A2. No, you can get, but you are very lucky. You're very lucky. Another thing after the language is the age. The age for the training or Ausbildung. There is no age limit. The way the company want, those are grown up. Even I told you, in Germany, they want grown up people. They don't want these kids who feel that today I want to go to work and they are just there. They want grown up, and they want people who knows. In Germany, they do things when they are grown up. They are allowed, that is there. That's when you see a woman getting a kid, a woman, they first go for school and other things. So they say from 30 is the best age for somebody to employ someone. So age limit for training, no age limit. For for au pair, for volunteer job, for BFD, you have to be 20. You have to be 18 and above. There also, there is no age limit, but they check whom am I taking. Mostly, you won't see somebody coming here with over 50, mostly, but it's possible. Another thing is, it depends also with which experience that person have. Take an example, a person was a nurse, she's 50 years old, and 50 years old is a person who can do her duty very well. So they check which experience this person have, which training of which packet do this person have, and they decide with what that person have. So it is possible, but it's very quite rare with over 50. Another thing is that we have FSJ. It's also a volunteer service. So there they take from 18 to 26. That is FSJ. There is something that we also call FÖJ. What do we say? F and O with point and J. So it's also another volunteer service, which is like a FSJ, like this Freiwillig Soziales, yeah. But in this case, you don't go in the hospital, in the kindergarten, you go in the environment. So F-O with point and J. I know those people who are learning German, they know what I'm talking about. If not, just Google what is F-O with point and J in Germany. you get to know it's something to do with practicals outside or in the environment. You can be somebody who will be accompanying the lorries that go picking the dirty items outside, or clear the environment, do something outside. The other thing is au pair. Au pair, you know, from 18 also to 26. There is where you get an age limit. But as I told you in a video before, I told you right now, I want you to focus on training or Ausbildung visas, or check for hospitals where you can get your Ausbildung, because I told you, due to the problem with accommodation, it's advisable for you to check for volunteer job in the hospitals or Ausbildung hospitals, in old homes, in children's home, such thing where you know that there is accommodation inside. So another question was the cost of the German language. This is a question that I'm asked now and then. Like every day I have an email with how much does it cost. This one depends with you, on you, because even I have so many people who have done online. They did their exam, they didn't pay anyone. And I told you, I would advise, because I did it, I did my B1 also online at home, and I would advise you to just go do it, or you use your internet. Go for Teacher Benjamin. I usually tell you, this one is my number one. He's my favorite. I usually admire this person because how he aussprechen, how he speak the words. They are very clear. Some goes for Teacher Anya. It's okay. It depends with you as your personality. You may like somebody or not, and I know that this person is the best teacher on YouTube. So Teacher Benjamin, I will link there down the video. Another thing, so that one depends with you. It also depends with the school that you are going. I don't know what they charge you, but I would advise you, don't use your money to pay somebody. By the way, I know I talk to teachers who are in Kenya. They don't speak such that you even understand them. But I don't say they are bad. But I would use my money to buy internet or data and use online lessons. So the other question is let's go to family, kids, or can I come with my kids or my family when I'm doing my Ausbildung? It's no. It's a big no. Why? Because you have to maintain these people. Remember, I told you, for student, they are sponsored by the government. They get an apartment. They get some money for some months, but they get money for the first to buy their servers, their TVs. They get a furnished apartment, but for training you don't get anything. And another thing, the sponsored people will the student will get the sponsored people who come to study here, they also get monthly monthly wie heißt das? They get a monthly, so they get money every month. So they are secured by the government. As a student, you know you have this blocked account. The blocked account is to help you to stay here for some, the government take the money, or this section take the money, and you will be getting a little bit every month. So it is no, because you cannot maintain your family. But there is high, you can go anytime you have holiday, you can go back home and come back. So nobody will ask you. And after 3 years, you already have your job, and you can still go back, and there you can start the process of bringing your family, and they will check how well are you, what can you offer to your family, what is the other person, or like your husband, doing. Can he come here? Do he have a training or other experience that when he comes here, he will get a job too, and you too will be able to maintain your family. So another thing is education, and that will be the last thing. I don't want to be over 15 minutes. So education is the O level. Without O level, I have never had. So unless you come with a family reunion, or you're married to somebody, or you're coming to your boyfriend, but education O level, they say that it is compulsory. It is compulsory for every human. That's how they take it. Is compulsory for every human to reach our O level, or to have I think it's the 10th class in Germany. So they say that one is a must. So I try to see if there is a question for the last video that I should be answering now. I don't want it to be that so many. Thanks to so much. So this question I would like to answer in this video, that I said that people should not start house building in the village. Or I told you, it's not that you should not go for volunteer job in the villages. Remember, I told you, it doesn't matter which way you will use. You are here. The moment you are here, you can decide, should I stay in the village or should I go? It will depend on how you see. For example, you see that you have a problem in the village, you cannot cope with them. So the next thing you should do is the next thing that you intend to do. You should apply it in the towns. So it's not to say that you don't check for voluntarily jobs elsewhere in the village. No. Most of the people also who take you are also in the village. So go for it. But the moment you are here, you know what you have to do, because you have to check what is there, what can they offer you, what will you gain when you stay there. So another question. So I don't think there is another question. So the other people are still learning the German language. It's not in vain to learn the German language. And the more you learn the German language, the better. And in time, right now, even you to come here to study for like a German student, to come for German, the chances are there, and people are here. And some of the people who we started with them the channel, they are here. They are here. We have truck drivers, and by the way, the truck drivers, they are given but they are taking with B1. There is no compromise. B1 certificate, and they are taking you direct to the school. They are giving you accommodation, and most of the companies are the big supermarket here, like Leve, REWE, and Idika. They are the